Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita sambung kelas kita untuk Revaluation of Asset, Partnership. Okay, kita tengok pada soalan yang saya beri dalam handout. 34.5 ya. 34.5 buku Frankwood ya. Kami ABC Frankwood 14 editions. So saya sharekan soalan dan jalan kerja dia. So ni soalan yang nampak This is the question number 34.5 at Frankwood 16 editions. At 31st of December 2020, the balance sheet of A, B, and C. Okay, so we have the partner of A, B, and C partners. Consists of A, for example, Ahmad, B, Bala, C, and C is Chong. So A, B, and C form business equal partners. What is meaning of equal? The ratio is 1:1:1. 1:1:1. A, for example, contribute 100,000, B also 100,000, and C 100,000. So A, B, and C are equal partners, meaning A contribute the same amount of B and C. Contribute of capital the same amount to form the business. So A, B, and C, this is the question. All right, the questions or the balance sheet at 31st of December 2020. Stated of freehold premises 16,000, machinery and tools 15,100, and investment 4,000. This is considered fixed asset. Why they call non-current asset? Because it's also included the investment. So the previous name is fixed asset. Now the new name is non-current asset. This is the same terms, considering the fixed, referring the fixed asset. Current asset for this partner is 16,000. Inventory is 60,000. So the old name is stock. Inventory is 16,000. Account receivable is 12,800. So you have to note that account receivable, the previous name is debtors. Common name is debtors, or the old name is debtors. So debtors is the other names of the account receivable. And banks 12,100. What is the meaning of banks? The bank is cash at bank, where the business have amount such a fund 12,100 cash in bank. So the amount of a current asset, the total amount of current asset is 40,900 here. Yeah, 40,900. So I make it larger. And then the current liabilities. What is the current liabilities? Liabilities is our owing to, or meaning we owe to uh, other parts, other sides. For example, you owe to somebody. So this is what we call company's current liabilities or current accounts payable. The previous name is accounts pay, creditors. All right, the creditors and account payable is the same meaning. 14,000. So we need to calculate the net of current asset is 40,000 minus 14,000, can get 36,900. And when you calculate, when you sum of the figure or total up the non-current asset and net current asset is 62,000. So non-current asset plus current asset minus current liabilities. Okay, then you get 62,000 of amount, total amount. And to balancing, there is capital. If you refer, if you remind, asset is equal to liability plus capital, or asset minus liability is equal to capital. That's why we need to deduct or less the liability. And then the capital accounts comprises of three partners. A, B, C, stated of the amount of capital represents of each partners. A, 30,000, B, 17,000, and C, 25,000. So accumulated to 62,000. So class, what is 60,000 here and here? What is the difference? This is the same amount. The difference is according to the formula, all right? So we can get the same amount, or what we call balance. This is the balance sheet items at 31st of December, right? 2020, for example, this at the end of this year. So what are the adjustment we need to do the balance sheet is retired at that date in order to determine the amount due to him. Revaluation. So you need to highlight the revaluation here. What is revaluations? Revaluation. Okay. So from premises is 16,000. Premises is 16,000 to revaluate. They are what you mean revaluate? Nilai semula or new value. Because at the end of the year, we value back or revalue of the amount of asset. Then the premises might be at the end of the year that this asset will be goes up in the value 15,000 to 18,000. So this is increase of 2,000. And then machinery what is opening balance? Machinery is 15,100 and increased to 60,000. So the difference is 900. It's a plus. And then investment. Investment, for example, your company or we invest in ASD. So the opening balance or 4,000 brought forward 4,000 and revalued into how much? Revalued 5,100 and then increased by 1,100. Okay. The value of goodwill. This is quite new for you. Goodwill. Goodwill is some sort of asset that the company has or the previous partners have agreed to value of the company of 8,000. So the new accounts, it was arranged that A should take over the investment. So you highlight should take over the investment. A, B, C, A should take over the investment. Dia akan ambil all the investment should take over. All the investment owned by the company is taken over by A in part of the amount due to him. The balance to be settled in cash. All right. B and C would increase their capital by paying 10,000. B will plus 10,000 and C is 6,000 increase. For what the meaning of increase? We contribute more another addition of 10,000 and C 6,000. Okay. So what the solution? The answer. So I will go through one by top to down. I have the figure, and I had the figure. So I will appear the figure, right? So gain on revaluation. Freehold premises. This account freehold premises, yeah, 2,000. Yeah, premises 2,000. If increased, then we debited into a revaluation account. And then 900 is come from machinery. All right, machinery. Investment 1,100. And then goodwill. We put in the account revaluation is 8,000. Okay, so since ABC is agreed equal sharing, then we divide the amount of this figure, 12,000 into divide by 3. So A will get 4,000, B will get 4,000, and C will get 4,000. This is the amount of revaluations. Okay, The next important account is bank or cash at bank. So we have balance brought down of 12,100, and then capital accounts A 18,900, B 10,000. Why we get 18,900 in investment? Investment is taken over by A, so taken over, that means A will get the amount of 18,100. So bank will withdraw the amount 18,000, and B or to this one, the company will give to A 18,000 and considered as capital of A. B will contribute more addition 10,000. C 6,000. So we'll get the such amount balance. All right. So our bank account will stated the new figure 9,200. So the capital account figure for each partner A, B, and C. A, for example, 20,000. B, opening balance 70,000, and C, 25,000. Revaluate 4,000, 4,000 gains from the capital, and new capital A, no new. B, contribute addition 10,000, and C 6,000. Investment were taken over by A 5,100. Or A will get cash 5,100, and then the banks is 18,900 from the investment. So the A will get 0. B will new amount of capital 31,000, and C 35,000 ringgit. Okay, the new balance sheet figure is goodwill 8,000, freehold premises 18,000 after revaluation, right? Machinery 16,000, inventory no changes, account receivable is no changes, bank is 9,200 and accumulated to 38,000. So accounts payable is 14,000 less to 50,000, and the capital for B and C is 31,000 and C is 35,000. So A will withdrawn from the business or A is not appeared to capital account because the A leave from the business part of the partner. Then the capital accounts, the new capital accounts by B and C. So this is what we call the answer of uh, the solutions or the answer of the questions. Balance sheet. Here I just this is balance sheet, new balance sheet, and you have to write the account revaluations and bank and capital accounts. For A, B, and C, the changes of capital accounts. So I repeat, this is the questions taken from the Frankwood books, 14 editions, the balance sheet. You can refer to my notes. And then this is balance sheet. At the end of the 31st of December 2020, A would leave the retired or leave the partnership business, then just leave B and C as new partner. No more A. So the business have reevaluate freehold premises, with machinery and tools, and they agreed the goodwill of 8,000, and A, because of A is leave the company, then all the investment is get to A, and then the rest of the capital will be paid by bank, cash at bank. So in terms of that, part of that, B and C increase the capital, another addition of 10,000 and 6,000. This is the answer. So you have to what? Uh, Open new accounts, evaluations, banks, capitals, and new balance sheet. This is some sort of the easy questions, right? So I will give you another question in WhatsApp group to your exercise, as in your exercise. So you may refer to these explanations of the. You can refer to the questions. It's slightly, it's like slightly same, and maybe it's can be differ in terms of value or new accounts, and the question is slightly same. So you can refer to my notes. All right. So we have Iman. Ada apa pertanyaan? Apa pertanyaan? Mungkin awak boleh belajar refer back. Awak boleh rujuk balik pada nota saya. You can refer back to my YouTube, and also we will have 2 sessions. Iman, ada nak tanya apa-apa?
Tak ada, Cik. Tak ada. Okey.
Ha? Awak seorang je ada? So kita boleh.
Sebab tadi ni internet problem sikit. Yang masuk lambat.
So okey, nanti saya akan masukkan upload dalam YouTube, ataupun kalau data cukup saya akan share dalam video lah dalam YouTube, WhatsApp ya. Okey.
Boleh.
Terima kasih banyak. Alright.